don't have a lot of time because I have to go to work. But yeah, okay. So obviously, I'm still a little disappointed in the fact that Donald Trump won the election. I basically made a video accepting that hey, he won the election, and now I have a reason to live the rest of my life in fear and in sadness. And I didn't cry or anything like that. There wasn't any tears, but the constant firestorm of just right wing BS just popped up, and I had to I had one guy tell me to go back to Africa. One of the things I don't like when you basically criticize the right wing and criticize Republicans and stuff like that. One of the things I genuinely don't like is when they try to be like, actually, we're the good guys and we're the nice people. You just need to deal with it, you dumb liberal, and shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not proving your point that you could be a kind and decent individual when you are harassing and flaming and being angry. Like, okay, it's okay to be happy that your side won, but you can't be angry that not everybody likes it. Okay, like once again, like it's like no, like notice how I said I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up real quick. I still think that he cheated. I still think that he cheated, but I don't care because there's no just because I think he cheated doesn't mean that's going to stop him from being president. I acknowledge the fact that he's president. I acknowledge the fact that he won the election. I'm just not going to be happy that he won. That's it. I'm not going to be happy that he won because the Trump supporters that I've encountered are genuinely terrible people, and it's not really doing you any favors where you're basically telling me that I have to like the fact that he won. I'm not. I'm not going to be happy that he won. There's a lot of people that's not going to be happy that he won. There's parents with autistic kids who are not going to be happy that he won. There's LGBTQ people who's not going to be happy that he won. There's Spanish speaking brown people. There's Spanish speaking speaking people, brown people who were born in America who's not going to like that this guy won. I get it. But you have to also accept the fact that not everybody is going to like you, your president, your side, or whatever. And that should be fine. If you're going to live in a country chock full of discourse and arguments and everything like that, you have to accept the fact that some people are just not going to like you. I've accepted the fact that some people are not going to like me for a long time. I just think it's kind of annoying that, like, there's people out there just basically saying, shut up and take it. And it's like, no, I'm not just going to shut up and take it. I understand that there's this whole approach towards being a man that basically means suffering in silence, but if I'm such a unmasculine beta male whatever, then you don't expect me to actually be silent about this. I'm going to say this sucks because that's all I can do. That's all I have the power to do. Like all I have the power to do is at least say, you know what, I don't like this thing. I think it sucks. Well, wait 4 years first, man. I waited 4 years last time. Like, and when he was president last time, I had to work during the lock-ins. You know what I mean? I had to actually work because things were still expensive, and like right now, gas is like $2. You know what I mean? So like right now, because like, so it's like if Trump is president and gas is $1, I'll be like, oh well, at least that's one thing he got right. But let's be real, it's not gonna be $1. You guys know that. I just think like I just find it really weird that since I made the video basically expressing my disdain for the presidency, my disdain for I've always said that Trump supporters Trump supporters are just some of the most cruelest people. But there's people out there who just basically made it very known. They just follow my account. Like they're gonna cyberstalk me now, and they're going to say the most racist, unabashed, cruelest stuff on the planet. And then on the other side say, well, actually the liberals are the bad ones, even though I just told you to go back to Africa and I just told you that you suck as a human being and I don't like you and I hope that you get hurt too or something bad happens to you because you keep making fun of us. Don't worry. Something bad will happen to me. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump is going to somehow make hurting my feelings is now illegal, a law. You know what I mean? If you're a Trump supporter and somebody hurts my feelings or yours, you can end their life. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that could happen. That won't happen because they gonna stop him from doing it. No, they won't. The dude's gonna go into power. He's gonna replace everybody who can stop him with people who will just give him the green light. And any stupid thing that he does is going to be approved. Any stupid thing that he says is going to be approved. You remember when he said to put bleach into your body during the Big Sick? That's what I call it, by the way, the Big Sick. Yeah, that could become a thing. That could just become a practice. Like if like I mean, like let's be real. RFK is now in charge of health, which means there's going to be a lot of people who's just not going to get vaccinated. So we might end up getting like a whole like. There's a lot of ways to approach this thing that I'm just not prepared for. That I'm just not glad about. But I think the worst thing is that at some point I'm going to have to deal with Trump supporters on the internet, and they're just going to be worse. Like they'll just look every single time that there's some worth criticizing about the Republican Party, this onslaught of Republicans and right wingers and Trump supporters, they're just gonna pop up and be like, "Well, Kamala would have been worse. You suck. Shut up. Enjoy it. Enjoy Trump's presidency because I want you to enjoy it." It's like, fine, bro. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. You're black and I don't like you. Okay, okay. It's just it's weird, man. Like it's like you can't tell me that you can't tell me Trump supporters are good people and Trump supporters are wholesome people. Like you guys are not y'all are not the kind of old people on the Hallmark Channel. You guys are squidbillies, okay? Like I'm not gonna look at the average Trump supporter and just think oh wow these are the people that these are like those nice old people that you see on television. I'm gonna think, oh yeah, these guys will definitely chop my head off with a chainsaw if they were like if they could afford a chainsaw. Like I have no reason to think like after everything I've encountered from Trump supporters both in real life and online, I have no reason to think that these are good people. So I'm not gonna think that y'all are good people. I'm going to think that y'all are mean people. You have to really take into consideration exactly how mean you sound when you celebrate somebody else genuinely fearing for their lives about certain things just because you don't think it's going to happen to them. You can just empathize a little bit, say, hey, look, if something like that were to happen, just know that I didn't want that. You can just say that. I didn't want anything bad to happen to you. I voted for him because of XYZ reasons, but like your reasons are a little messed up. I want him to do something about illegal immigrants, which is code for you wanted him to hurt brown people. I voted for him because I wanted to keep men out of women's sports, which means that you wanted something bad to happen to trans people. I voted for him because of the economy, which means you want money, but like you tend to forget that things like when poor people make money in this country, there's nothing really stopping the corporations from bumping up prices. So it's just going to be more the same. It's like you made more money, but now suddenly everything is like now that thing that you used to buy for like $5 is now going to be $8. Well, that won't happen. Okay, just all right. Well, one of us is going to be wrong. I can accept being wrong. I can accept being wrong. I can accept being disliked. I can accept all these things. But for some strange reason, you guys can't. You guys want everybody to suffer and like it. You guys want everybody to just sort of eat the squat sandwich and be like, this is a good squat sandwich. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm still gonna say this is a win for you guys. This is a win for you. Okay, I acknowledge your win. I acknowledge your victory. But this is not our victory. This is not a win for me. I'm expecting rent to go up. I'm expecting things to happen. I'm expecting to become homeless and Trump supporters to like laugh at the fact that I became homeless. I expect to like not be able to afford food and Trump supporters to say, "Well, that's what you get for not working hard. Suffer and starve, loser." You know, pro America stuff. Man, all I wanted was just to be able to afford my first home and be able to afford food. That's it. All I wanted from politics was just to be able to have a reasonable home price and food. That was it. Now I just hope that if I do become homeless, which I hope that that doesn't happen. If I do become homeless, I just hope that a cop doesn't just blam me while I'm trying to sleep in my car because of it. Because that can't happen. It's like, sir, are you aware that you're trespassing? Which is code for we don't want you around here nowhere, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because that can still happen because it's still the South. Oh man, the South is the South is already a pretty scary place. With Jim Crow and Mississippi and stuff like that. It's just weird, man. These people, it's like going, you just want to live your life in fear instead of actually try to. You need to stop trying to live your life in fear and just be accepting of the fact that nothing bad has happened to you. Not yet. And I'm not really living my life in fear. I'm just accepting my fate. There's a difference there. Living my life in fear would mean I would be preparing for things. I would be trying to do the whole, doomsday bunker thing, which I don't have the money to do. So I can't just do that. So all I can do is just go along with the rest of my life. I have to get in my car, I have to drive to work, go to work, and then drive back. That's been my whole life for years. You know, you know, all I really ever wanted to do was just become a pro wrestler. Well, go on and be one then. Which is like, okay, fine. I mean, it still costs money to do that, and with everything potentially becoming more expensive, and me already not having the money to do it anyway, there's a lot that goes into there's a lot that genuinely goes into how things work, and like I can accept the fact that I'm screwed. I can accept the fact that bad things are going to happen to me. I'm just annoyed that people genuinely don't want me to accept that fact. They want me to be happy about it. They want me to eat the squash sandwich silently and smiling. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. You can't. I mean, like, you don't have to worry about eating the squash sandwich. You don't have to worry about suffering. That's fine. Just be happy that you won. But you don't have to be upset that some people just don't like it though. Oh man. But yeah, like I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but that's only because I really wanted to hammer it home that like y'all like first of all, you guys don't you guys are just mean people on the internet. I don't know who you are. I'm just hoping that I just find it really weird that like y'all don't care about actually empathizing with people who feel like their lives are going to be in danger. That's the weird part. It's like y'all want people to just be happy because your guy won. That's messed up. This isn't a sport for some people. This is some people. This is their lives. This is them trying to. This is them like not knowing if they're going to be able to go to school or vote or live or have health care. Some of these people are genuinely scared, and you could like be the kind person and just let them know, hey, maybe I'm. But instead, you're like, I don't care. They need to like just get gooder. They just need to get gooder and get better jobs. We're about to make the most money we ever made. Yeah, I mean, I bet we are because, I mean, a stick of gum is going to be about $25. Man, it's just like the lack of it's the lack of empathy for this. Like people are acting like this is a sports win. I kind of want to. That's one of the things I genuinely don't like is when people try to make everything into a sport. So somebody has to win and somebody has to lose just so you can feel good about winning and feel good about messing with the loser. I acknowledge that I lost. I acknowledge it. I acknowledge that I lost. I didn't. By the way, whether or not I voted for Kamala is none of your business. But it's just really kind of annoying that you just immediately assume that because that I have to suffer because I didn't like Trump. That's a weird perspective. Like that I have to genuinely suffer for it. That bad things have to happen to me because I don't like Trump or his supporters. That's a really like I wouldn't say I don't want life to be terrible for Trump supporters. I just want life to be okay for everybody. I don't want the government to play favorites. And now I feel like it will, and I'm going to probably be on the list of unfavorites. And because I'm going to be on the list of unfavorites, I feel like something bad is going to happen to me. And if and you can all and I think the worst thing is that like you're like it's like you want to say, well, it's not going to happen. You don't know that. The dude said that he's going to do a lot of stuff. These people are just but like I said though, it's like Donald Trump being president is the least of my problems because he's just one sociopath. He's going to make life miserable for everybody. It's his supporters that I'm genuinely concerned about now because his supporters are the backbone of his presidency and who he is as a person and what America is going to become. And America was pretty terrible when white supremacists were in charge, and some white supremacists like Trump. And whether or not they're the small minority of this tiny minority, this little speck of America that you just don't want people to acknowledge, it's the fact that they still exist, and it's the fact that people who don't think that they're white supremacists are still gonna like twist themselves in a knots to try to justify their perspective. That's going to basically be they're gonna. I mean, at first it's gonna be, I'm not a transphobe. I just don't want them to be in sports, or I don't hate Arab people. I just don't like terrorism. Or, and I'm telling you, at some point it's gonna ultimately become, well, it's not that I wanted to burn down the church. It's just that like I knew that something was going on in there, and I was trying to stop it. Or I didn't want to go in to the Walmart with my AR-15, but I heard that there was something going on down there, and I was going to go and find out what it was and stop it. This is going to be like, I'm telling you, man, Pizzagate is going to be like, man, Pizzagate is going to look like just an isolated incident compared to these next 4 years, man. It's going to be scary. Because all it takes now is for some independent reporter, which is, just some dude named Frank telling you that being racist is okay. He's going to probably say something like, well, there's a church down there, but it's actually an undercover operation for all of the stuff that's going on. And you got to go over there and stop it. I'm telling you right now, these people are going to be like really bad on you. These people are going to be really bad if their plan gets put together. So you're going to go down to that church with some gasoline and some fire and, hey. I'm just like, and it's like, and if it doesn't happen, you could always say, yeah, well, you was wrong, so shit up. But if it does happen, you do realize that, like, if I live to see that happen, this smug expression is going to be like, told you. But if you're genuinely tired of me, you don't have to watch the video, by the way. Like, I know that me being black is so offensive. I know that me being black and me not liking Trump is just genuinely offensive to, like, the average Trump supporter. I get that. I can't do anything about that. But you don't have to watch the video. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to, you just don't. But you want to. And the reason why you want to is because you want somebody to fight. You want somebody to be angry at. You want somebody to tell that they suck. You want somebody to be, you want somebody to, just kind of, you want somebody to challenge and try to force to change their mind. You're not going to change my mind. I don't know who you are. I'm not trying to acknowledge you. I'm just, like, I have nothing to gain from this presidency. I have nothing to gain from this presidency. As a matter of fact, I have more to lose than anything. Well, I do have something to gain, and that's a bunch of haters. But I mean, it's like some of them are just white supremacists, so who cares? But I'm just, like I said, I'm still sad that Trump won. I'm still sad that his support, his base is now like the majority of internet, and I'm still sad that, like, it's only going to get worse from here. At least for everyone. But like I said, I'm going to think positive. It's like I'm going to count down every day that I didn't get hanged or accosted by white supremacists or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I hope that will make the Trump supporters feel better, but Trump supporters don't ever feel good. They won the election, and all they're doing is telling everybody else that they suck. But hey, enjoy your win. And just be glad that nothing bad is going to happen to you. Nothing bad is going to happen to you either. We'll see. Some good juice, man. Man, but yeah. Love and peace still. Being mean is mainstream, being kind is punk rock. If you, like I said, it's really weird, man. Like, being a bully sucks. Like, do y'all ever, like, I just find it really weird that you never outgrow being a bully when you are like this. It's like, I love how people be like, you need to grow up, which is code for, let us attack you for no reason. Let us be mean to you. Stop being angry about the fact that we are mistreating you. No. I'm going to be upset. I'm going to not like what you're doing. And I'm going to acknowledge that I don't like what you're doing and why I don't like it. If you don't like how I approach your treatment of me, I mean, maybe just be nicer, maybe just be kinder, or just leave me alone. But you won't, because bullies never outgrow bullying. You want to be mean, you want to fight, you want to hassle people, you want to harass people, and I exist. I'm going to keep asking y'all to go away, but I doubt you will. But once again, though, just because you guys won doesn't mean I have to like it. This is America, freedom of speech. I should be able to at least say, hey, I don't like this. At least until my freedom of speech is taken away and I'm forced to say that I like it. And then you guys are going to be like, you like it now, don't you? I'm going to be like, I'm literally going to get arrested if I don't say that. So, whatever. I just hope me and my friends share the same concentration camp before they, like, blow us up or something. God, I just hope that they don't burn me. Man, I hope that I don't be in the church when they start burning it down. In any case, though, love and peace. Sincerely, you know, y'all be easy. And oh boy, I'm nope, nope. Y'all be cool. Y'all be cool.